Roll the intro.
Figure out what I want to eat for dinner. Bing bong! He shook it. He liked it.
That wasn't so hard. That wasn't so hard, was it?
Energy just jump. You know when you're too scared to jump off, so you just do it.
How long did that take?
It's over. Shut it down.
It's under 1 hour before English got the better of us.
Messi's up on the hill, that's when you always say up on Messi.
You speak any English?
Rah. Oosh, 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 oosh. We need this horn. We need some more horns.
I was going to say there was some.
Figure out what I want to eat for dinner. Bing bong!
But we need more. All right.
Pardon me. What's up? What's good? Hello, my friend.
Hello, my friend.
It's been a short time.
It's been a short time. We've been working hard to get these sessions out the bag as quickly as possible.
That's right.
We didn't do a sports review, even though it was a big weekend for rugby union.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got the Waz later today.
Yes, sir. Straight after here, up the Waz.
Up the wazoo. But the All Blacks, right at the top of the headlines.
Yeah, should we build up to the? We'll build up to that. We'll start
Okay,
off the state of O. So let's wrap it up. It was already wrapped up series in game 2, obviously. All right, they come for me. We know. Just a quick wrap on game 3. Did you watch it?
Yes.
What'd you think?
It was a fantastic spectacle.
It sure was.
An exciting watch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still, I lean into the Queensland camp. I think we've spoken about it earlier about why, but
Yeah.
almost as a neutral fan, I'm more of a union guy than a league guy. But that was so fun to watch.
It was a good series, even though it was shitty to watch my team lose. But as a spectacle, I'm still aware enough. I know how to step out of these different hats that I wear in.
Who's that guy that debuted this week in blue?
No, Cody Walker.
Walker, he debuted.
No.
He didn't
He
debut.
just hasn't played in a while.
Oh, okay.
I think he played in 18, 19, and then just fell into the shadows. Played really good league for.
And he played awesome.
He did.
Was he the missing link?
You could say that because of obvious facts and results.
And was it good to drop Daddy?
You could say that
I
because
think
of the.
so.
Yeah, sure.
I think so. I think it was good to get rid of that baggage for that game at least.
Yeah. See, but that comes. People hold that in hand with him being shit. Like, he's shit. It should be Cody Walker. But people are quick to forget he came in as a youngster and won a ship, won a state of O. So, like, I guess that's the internet, or that's the daily, that's society these days. Sports societies just, especially the opposition fans, they just jump on it for the negative and just bring that to light.
Who was the guy that you said on one of the other sessions when we were talking about selections that he should have been in there? Was it Cody Walker?
I might have mentioned him, but honestly, he wasn't at my top. I was okay if he got selected, but I thought they were going to go with Nico Hines, who debuted in game 1.
Game 1, yeah.
Played a few minutes, out of position. Didn't have the best game, obviously, and then got dropped. And the whole thing around that was like they brought him in. He's a standoff. He's a playmaker. They didn't give him an opportunity. He's been playing incredible footy. And then we need.
He's the top performer in fantasy
Is he?
league, yeah.
He brings in the points, does he?
Yeah.
Because I didn't do that, but yeah, he's.
Yeah, game in, game out. I mean, I do it, but I don't do it very well. You'd probably beat me even though you're not doing it. I'm so terrible at it. But, excuse me, Nico Hines, yeah. He's bringing in the points. It costs the most money.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? I mean, we'll never know now for that series, but he could have come in and done a great job, but
Yeah.
I guess that's selection bliss. Even though you got these plethora of players that are good, that can do the job, there's still room to select error or make the wrong decision as a coach, I guess.
Is it still exciting to win the third game in a losing series?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you take out of that? Is that a good series to have a 2-1?
It's not a good series because we lost ultimately, but
Did you contest the series? Like, would it have been better to have been one apiece going into the third game?
Have a decider.
Because you still would have been 2-1.
Yeah. I mean, that would have made for a greater spectacle. The fans, I still would have been in there with a bit of banter and all that jazz, but...
I heard someone say earlier in the week that it was good to get that one in the bag and get the monkey off the back in terms of not winning a game against Queensland.
Yeah.
And now that you have won one, or now the Blues have won one,
We just
you can go into
defended the
next year,
whitewash, yeah. People have had heaps of questions, coaching, selection, and that before Game 3, right? But because of a positive outcome for the Blues and Blues fans, if you really think about it, it makes it even harder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, Fiddler's shit, sack him. That guy shit, sack him.
Yeah.
Brought in some new players. They shouldn't have brought him as a baby team, as a trash team. It's a B team, if you like. And then they go and pump him. So almost brings even more harder questions. So, hey, man, at the end of the day, it's done, okay? I got over it eventually. Literally only like 2 days ago. I watched the replay like 5 times. I'm good now. I just wanted to bring it to light first off in the session to say, hey, guys, handshakes.
GG's.
GG's.
All round.
Good series. Take your broom and shove it up your axle shaft.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's league moving into the weekend. We got the All Blacks last night. Defending their 1-0 win streak for the Rugby Championship this year against none other than a stacked Springbok side.
Stacked. A better one on paper, I feel. Going in. Real champs, form.
Big, strong team. And then the 6-2 split for the subs. That was a big talking point on the old talk box this weekend.
Actually, I didn't catch that. What was that gig about? What do you mean?
Instead
backs
of
and forward?
5 forwards and 3 backs, they went for 6 forwards and 2 backs on the bench.
Right.
Meaning that they were coming to grind.
Yeah.
They're coming to push, fight, punch, kick. Oh, well, not kick. Anyway, the All Blacks played fantastic.
Yeah.
An exceptional first half.
Yeah.
And then just had to hold on in the
Shit,
second half, and then we started falling off a little bit and let them in a couple of times.
Yeah.
But
falling off a little
overall,
bit, but
yeah.
I think credit to Africa as well. Like, it was
Staying in
a
the game
dominant
for
first
fighting.
15-20.
Yeah,
So everyone's expectations like, yeah, we should just floodgates.
yeah.
But you have to remember that's Rassi and the boys. Like, a lot of them are from the World Cup, right?
Yes.
Bro, they're guns.
Yes.
So I'm not surprised they grinded back. I'm not gonna lie if I said I wasn't nervous in that second half.
Ooh.
Not nervous, but I was aware. Like I'm
Yeah.
not celebrating too much here.
Okay. We were in different camps then.
Yeah.
After the first 20 minutes, I won. The game was over. We just had to hold on.
You gotta be forgiven for thinking that.
35-20. Still not a score to be laughed at. The All
No.
Blacks still led in 20 points.
Yep.
Do you have any standouts?
I had a few notes here that I jotted down as I was watching the game. Because as I do, I'm
As you
doing
do,
two
as you
things. I'm working and I'm living. We touched on a few of them, but I wrote down it was a comprehensive win, obviously.
Comprehensive?
We won. These are some cliches, but I stand by it. We won the physical battle early on for a good 17 minutes, 15, I think it was 15 to 17 minutes. Every contact, we won. Like those 1%ers. And I feel like that got us over the line in the end. You know, they say do your work early on, and the result, all that. The kicking was pretty on.
Yeah, I was worried that we were kicking away too much position. But those
you're
attacking
right.
kicks, almost something came from all of them.
Because we're contesting all of them. We got a
Yeah.
couple back. Yeah.
Even that Rico Ioane try that was disallowed.
Yeah.
There's one of those positive errors. Who
Yeah.
coined that term? Was it Shag? Or Ted?
Ted.
Yeah.
So Ted,
Yeah,
shout out.
shout out Uncle Ted. Remember when the All Blacks were going for the tap and run a few years ago,
Yeah.
and Nuggie was scoring off a couple of those.
Yep.
And I remember him saying, they said, what's the All Blacks advice for tap and go? Who makes the decision? And Ted said something like, if the opportunity's there, go for it. And he sees that as a positive error if nothing comes from it. That we're still doing something positive rather than trying to defend something and make a mistake.
is it still a positive error if it's like because that's circumstantial, right? Like,
Yeah.
say it's 80 minutes is up, you got a penalty in front. You need a try, not a kick, but you tap and go straight away. Like, it's those
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
Almost scored but knocked it on. Still positive?
Yeah. But I mean, because he also said if it's on, go for it.
True
You know,
that.
and then it becomes subjective. What's on to me might not have been on to you.
Yeah.
Will Jordan,
Air Jordan.
my goodness. Will Jordan played exceptionally well.
Go back to Nuggy. Nuggy. Nuggy.
Nug.
All these references.
Nick,
As a Schlong Smith. Bro, didn't he turn back the time?
didn't he?
What time, eh? All the time in the world.
Is he leaving? Is he on his way out?
Yeah. Yeah, he's signed with Kapatuta.
Is it a Japanese team?
I think so.
Oh, right. But he was exceptional. Who else we got? Frizzell.
Let's go.
Frizzell, I'm sorry. I wrote you off so many times. But you played fantastic against Argentina. Albeit not an 80-minute performance against Argentina, but last night, man, you put in the work, my man. And you scored a fantastic try too.
Wow.
And that was early in the game. It was a fantastic try.
Anyone think he's like a 21-year-old just picked off a good super season?
Yeah.
Bro.
I think he had a poor super season. Well, I think it's also representative of the whole Highlanders franchise.
Yeah, it's hard to shine if you're
Shout
playing
out
in the
Uncle
mud.
Shea.
But his performance, could I dare to say it was kind of Kaino-esque? You know what I mean? Like high level
Three
skill.
things. High level, high skill level.
Yeah, high skill level. Speed,
Yeah,
physicality. And the one that gets it for me is that's all on the defensive side too.
yeah.
Like some
It
hits.
was very strong,
some
very
copybook.
imposing. Against the South Africans too, no less.
Bruh.
How did the new cap go? Tamaiti Williams.
They're mighty. Well, I think his first scrum he won a penalty.
I was already
you
in
already
the winner's circle
celebrating?
by then. Yes,
We're
sir.
already drinking out the cup,
Yes,
the
sir.
Freedom Cup.
Yes, sir.
Shit, we having a few?
Yes.
Wow.
A few too many, if you ask me, but
It's not too many for win, but nah. Good on him. How old is that guy?
139 kilos is a stat that was pushed down my throat this week.
Wow.
The heaviest All Black ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Who was the other one? Do you know?
Oh, we
Is
talked
it Tonga?
about Did he play?
Domoipeo.
Oh, no, sorry.
Oh, I was thinking of who the other heavy
Yeah.
one before.
Tameif.
Nah.
He
He's
never played.
Tonga.
He just went camp.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a very, very impressive win. And then across the Tasman there, we had the Wallabies versus Los Pumas.
How'd that go? I didn't watch it, to be honest.
I saw the highlights and I read some reviews of the game. And it looks like King Chika's here to stay.
He enjoyed that one, eh?
Yes, he would have. Against the saviour of Australian rugby, Eddie Jones, who, when asked, how will you now prepare for the All Blacks with 2 losses under your belt? And he said, if I were the All Blacks, I'd watch out.
I won't play this back if we lose.
Just be humble, man. Jeez.
Nah, that's Eddie. That's Eddie. I wouldn't want him any other way. He makes it exciting.
Argentinians beat the Wallabies
Yo, in Australia.
in Australia, yeah. So now that puts us firmly at the top with 2 wins. And each of the other 3 teams have a win and a loss.
Is it just 1-out games apart from
I think so.
Bledisloe?
I think so.
And just points take it up?
Yeah.
Wow.
'Cause now there's only 3 games left for the international season before the World Cup.
So 2 to Aussie
Yeah.
and
I can't remember.
overseas.
I can't remember. I didn't do my research for this. Sorry.
We'll put the stats here.
No, we won't. Stop saying that because then I have to do it.
I'll just edit a random picture over here. Back to the ABs before we wrap up the code. Richie.
Oh, Richie Mo'unga.
Richie Mo'unga.
Sorry, I went straight to Richie McCaw because Richie McCaw was in camp this week. Him and Messam.
Yeah, I saw that.
Richie Mo'unga firmly cemented his place in the number 10 jersey. And it's good to see Bowden playing like a fullback.
Yes. To his strengths.
Yeah, and not always trying to be
Direct.
first receiver. And yeah. Also gives an option when we need it. But we still need a fullback first and foremost. Although not quite the bomb squad of old.
No.
Will Jordan certainly put a case forward for his inclusion in the squad of bomb diffusers if there ever was one.
Mm-hmm.
What about that little crossfield kick pass? Was it Geordie Barrett
Yes.
to Will Jordan? Was that meant to be a kick pass?
He was definitely obviously supposed to kick to it, but I don't know if it was a crossfield to run onto because it went back in.
Yeah.
I thought it was a miss kick when I was
Yeah, me
watching
too.
it, but it kind of worked out.
Yeah.
Is that the one he got tackled and then let go,
No.
released? And
No,
oh,
that was yeah.
that was the on.
That man, him and Noogie.
Bruh.
Jeez.
Noogie's obviously not the fastest guy, but up the top 3 inches.
But when you watch him outside, when you watch him off the ball, he's never running to the ball.
Nah.
He's running to where the ball's gonna be, and then the ball goes out that way. Then you see him go offside, catch up to the ball, and that's when I watched the replay of that try, he wasn't running to support. He was running to where the ruck was gonna be. There was no ruck because they didn't tackle him. He was there.
He punches where you're gonna be.
Yeah,
He's on.
he was.
He's
on.
too clever.
Good work, All Blacks. Cheers. Clink.
Taleta. D-Butt.
Who? Sorry, I was just remembering the Decepticon sign. I've forgotten.
I'm doing a S for Samoa. Or is that backwards? Suzuki. Taleta. Debut.
No.
He's played before.
Yeah.
Did he have a good game?
No.
Did he have a shit game?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Go
Got
on.
caught lacking on D a couple of times, and one time in particular led to a try.
Mm-hmm.
Spilled the ball backwards, but spilled it nonetheless. Didn't get much opportunity to run the ball.
Apart from kickoffs.
Your work off the ball is as important as your work on the ball.
Fair.
But better than Caleb Clark? Would you have preferred Caleb?
Oh, he
Clark?
played RGA.
Yeah, Caleb Clark.
So who had a better game out of these two?
Whoa! Do I have to choose one? Because they're both equally poor. I mean, they got their positives, but
Yeah, that's a good one. It's a good one, Chris.
but I love you, Caleb Clark. I love you, Mark Tiller.
I love you, All Blacks.
I love you, All Blacks.
Because sometimes the jersey... Shut up.
Lifts the player's jersey over the shoulders.
Yes. Go the All Blacks.
Go the mighty All Blacks.
Eddie, we coming for your ass.
No, we're not. He's just going to sit there, wait for us to come.
Are we peaking too early?
Nope.
All right, so we're right on par. Like,
Yes.
obviously, Africa made a bit of a grind back in the second half. Faf de Klerk, he was
Still world number one. Proved it last night.
still, yeah.
In a losing effort, but still.
I made this note. Do you think them losing? I mean, we won't know until it happens. Do you think them losing will make them better and even harder for the World Cup, or just them as a team now? You know what I mean? Because sometimes people say you learn more from your losses, all that jazz. But this is Africa. This is South Africa.
What about Ibn Etzebeth? He had a bit of a tragedy this week.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, your old man. And they asked him, do you want to go home to see your dad off? And he said, no. I want to stay and captain my country. Was that South African? I want to stay and captain my country.
You sound like you're from Kazakhstan.
I want to stay and captain my country. I want to stay.
You been moving furniture again for Zlata? What's her name?
Svetlana.
Svetlana.
No, I haven't. Say it then. I want to stay and captain my country.
Ask me as the press.
In a Kiwi press or South African press?
Nah, Kiwi. Like this is the press conference.
Thanks for meeting with me, Ibn. Story out of the South African camp this week is that you recently lost someone close to you. Was the opportunity given to you to return home for the funeral?
Yeah. The staff have been really supportive during this really tough time, but I feel it's really important to tribute to my father to stay with the boys and captain this great side. It's a huge privilege, and I just look to honor him with a victory or a good performance.
Thank you. Good luck for the game tonight.
Cheers, guys.
Wow.
I don't want to mess up the mic, but I'll drop it.
That was very good.
My heart's racing. I was under pressure, but
that was good.
Thank you.
So they had that in their heart to do this one for Ibn and his dad.
Of course, yeah.
And then you get that whole dilemma of, do we use this to fuel our passion for the game, or are we paying it too much attention and we're becoming distracted towards the reason we're playing?
Yeah. It's hard because I don't know what that's like, but that shows how much, as arsehole as it sounds, because it's a tragic news and stuff to deal with as a team for the team and him, but like it just shows how laser focused your team is as a collective. So he might have been laser focused, like, yo, I'm in.
I wonder if his dad, if it was a sudden death.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that, because
and if they'd had that conversation. If
know.
I die, boy, you better play that game. You better continue to captain your country with pride, with honor, and with respect.
Dad, are you from Russia?
Yes, meet your mother, Svetlana.
I was gonna bring that up though. You know why? Because I want to be an arsehole. I'm gonna play arsehole here, and I'll be like, nah, it's gonna come off bad, but I don't care. If he was on his last legs and it was known that there was some type of issue, whatever. Bros were out here a week early in Waiheke. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Also, his relationship with his father is different to your relationship with yours. My relationship with mine. We don't know who our fathers are. No.
Yeah, but there were a bunch of them out here living it up, right?
I don't know. I didn't see.
No, I mean,
what were they doing?
There was reported a big core of them got shipped here, weapons, and spent a week prior to, or I think they've been here 2 weeks now.
Oh, okay.
So the rest of them obviously went the
To
B
Argentina?
team.
To Australia.
Australia. Pumped them.
Oh, okay.
And the bros were out here playing golf, Waiheke.
And they're like, wow, such a big win. They beat Australia. All Blacks, watch out. And
yeah.
it would have been cool if Argentina and the Wallabies played before All Blacks in South Africa. Then we would have seen Argentina beat the Wallabies. And like, wait, if Argentina beat them and you beat them, but we beat Argentina, that means we're going to beat you.
Off that logic, yeah.
Well, yeah, I was a little bit flawed, but it is what it is.
Fozzie haters.
Yeah. Say what you want. Man's still got to deliver in his last handful of games. 3 more tests. And how is it 7 games in the World Cup?
7 rounds?
No,
Oh, total like
4 pool play, 1 semi, 1 final.
quarter,
So 6 games. Oh, are they quarters?
quarter
So there's
semi.
7.
Yeah, 4 quarter semi final. Wow, and saying that he's got to get the job
But
done.
you can't like
5
continue to
games.
hate him now. He is on his way out.
Yeah, literally.
Oh, I hate Fozzie. Yes, we know. Get over it. But I'm still loyal to the jersey and whoever's in it.
Straight up.
Had a conversation yesterday with someone about the All Blacks playing at Mount Smart and saying, why did we move it?
Go Stadium.
What, do you know why they played at Mount Smart?
Yeah, I heard it's the women's FIFA
Yeah.
got priority.
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
I'm okay with it.
Yeah. The person that I was talking with yesterday. Why? They're so stupid. They should have. That's the All Blacks. And I was like, shut up. Just shut up. And it was like, what? And like, you just sound like that dickhead I was listening to on Talkback this weekend, who just called it rubbish. Women's sport, soccer of all. Why? And the guy told him, he was like, this is the biggest sport in the world being played by half of the species of this planet that will be viewed by 2 billion people, which is 1/3 of the world's population. And we get to be a part of that by hosting. All eyes on us. Just because you don't watch soccer, just because you don't enjoy soccer, does not diminish its appeal to the rest of the world.
It's the number 1 sport in the world.
It's
history.
such a great opportunity for New Zealand
And women.
and women across the globe. So yes, sorry, I got a little bit impassioned about that. But yes, have Eden Park. Do us proud. All ferns. What's the Kiwi soccer girls?
Soccer ferns.
Soccer ferns.
Fern socks. Black
Black fern sock.
or whites. No, that's the dudes, eh? White ferns.
White ferns. White ferns?
Yeah.
Do you think if they had a Masters rugby team international, you could call them the Silver Blacks? Like, there's a few things that play there. You got blacks for All Blacks, you got silver for the Silver Fern, and you got silver blacks for Silver Fox, old men, white hair, and then you got the silver back, as in the big, strong gorilla.
It's a double entendre.
Well, there was 4.
Oh.
It's a quadrondra.
Quantundra.
Yeah.
Is Vetlan's sister.
Yeah. The Silver Blacks, which is the.
Didn't
All
they
Blacks
already
over
have that?
40s. Oh, really? Oh,
I mean,
okay.
not an actual team, but like, didn't they grab a bunch of oldies together and play another country's oldies or barbers?
Speaking of oldies, I saw a photo of Scorpions Masters versus. Oh, I can't remember who. Marlins, I think it was Masters, and it was Alatini and Ruben Wiki suited up on the weekend. for
Oh,
their
just gone?
respective clubs, yeah.
Were they both playing Scorps?
No, each other.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, who was the other one?
Peter Alatini
Who's
and-
playing Scorps?
I can't remember. Marlins, I think.
Do you remember what colour?
Yellow and orange. Balmain.
Nah. Rewa's black and yellow.
I can't remember. Stop asking me. I told you I couldn't remember.
So what shade?
I think it was 32.
How many
11 teams.
was he inside?
Yeah. Yes,
And he
was.
got released back to the Warriors to be a motivational speaker?
Comedian act.
Chameleon.
Yeah. Come, chameleon. That's yeah.
Good save. Remember last time we were on the session, we were like, yo, man, let's do some homework, man. One of them was sports related, and we were like,
You didn't remind me to do my homework.
hey,
You have to send a letter to my mum.
chill, daddy. I was just about to say, I didn't do it. All right? I wasn't out there throwing you under the bus. I was putting you in the digger, dump you on top. But on the way here, I was thinking about it because I was listening as well, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's one I forgot." But one guy that came to mind off the bat was Ben Artinga.
Yeah. Them 18s.
One cap. I think it's under 10 minutes or something. Was he good?
Under 10 minutes.
Yeah, off the bench, something like that.
Wow. Was that Perofeta's debut buzz?
I forgot about that. I think he's got the record probably. What
For
was
the
it?
shortest debut.
Oh, how
That
long?
was stink. In like 2 minutes or something?
He's not even my favorite player, but it's not even about that. It's like, should I just left him off?
Who else? One hit wonders. Old mate Mad Dog. Mad Dog.
He got a.
He got a couple?
I feel like he got a few.
Okay. In my mind, he just got one. Soldier Field against Americana.
I mean, yeah, that one sticks out because that was a cool game, and he was bad.
Yes.
He's bad. Playing for Mate? Oh,
Yes.
Ikali?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't even see him. Did he play?
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't watch the game properly.
But he's in there, right?
Yeah. But I was making some food at the time, and my dad was watching Tonga v Australia A, and he kept cheering every time they scored, and I was like, "Oh, what's the score now?" He goes, "Tonga just." I go, "What?" And I popped my head around the corner. It was 19-0 at one point.
I didn't even watch that.
Yeah.
Were there some guns in Australia?
Tongan Thor.
It
Off
doesn't
top of
matter.
my
Eh? Like they should be. I mean, they're good. Well, they should have been. Do you know who played for Tonga? All the guns?
Yeah.
Charles, Izzy,
Yeah. Charles,
Wow.
Izzy, Feki.
Fix.
Yeah. Although Pilto looked a little bit heavy to me. Wasn't
Yeah.
as fleet-footed as I remember. He was crashing a lot. But like I said, I didn't give the game the respect it deserves because I was busy cooking. Roast lamb and roast potatoes. I got this new... Well, it's not a new thing. I'd done it before. It's just I haven't had the time to do it. So I had a little bit of time on Saturday. My family had gone out, so I was able to be in the kitchen a little bit longer. Peel the potatoes, and you know how normally if you boil potatoes, you got to boil them in cold water so that you get evenly dispersed heat throughout the potato. Otherwise, it cooks outside first if the water's too hot and the inside still.
All right.
But this way, you do it backwards. Water has to be boiling first, then you drop your potatoes in.
Yeah.
10, 15 minutes, pour the water out. After the heat, the residual heat has evaporated the water, inside your pot, you just give it a bit of a shake. Just toss the whole pot around with the potatoes in there,
Yeah.
and it roughs up the edges and the
Yep.
outside. Hot pan with hot oil from inside the oven. Pull it out, pour your potatoes in there, some seasoning, coat them in the oil, put them in the thing, 40 minutes, they come out. Oh, soft, fluffy, and crunchy. Oh, it was so good.
Just like Nana used to make.
Just like Nana used to make, except hers were all the way crunchy.
All the way boiled.
And crunchy from the outside to the inside. Golden black.
Yeah.
That's the way I like it.
But I'd always do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because I never peel my potatoes. I buy them washed on purpose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That balance though, like, if I buy dirty, peel it. If I
Yeah.
buy it clean, don't.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I always do because some people in my house did. Actually, everyone prefers peeled, but yeah, I'm all good either way as long as you cook them.
Yeah.
Goody.
How do you guys normally have potatoes?
Well, the missus does the roast these days. I have to say, out the starting blocks a few years ago, she had some work ons. Fast forward to now, she's worked on it, and she's quite the roast master in my house. So
Nice.
yeah, I used to do the roast, but nah, she does a good roast. Just a standard roast chicken, but it's always the potatoes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's a basic
Yeah, it's
ass
the sides.
veggie, all that shit. But like, if you can perfect that,
Yes.
that roast potato,
Yes.
the whole roast is yum,
Yeah.
and she'd be doing that.
Yeah.
So shout out, babe.
Also, gravy. She do gravy? Pack of gravy?
We do sachet.
Yeah, I used to pride myself on my scratch gravy, I call it. Where I make gravy from scratch. Caramelize some onions, burn some flour. I made some stock and some water. But my gang's like, yeah, no, the sachet one's good too.
Yeah, mine too. Because I suggest, I'm like, look at all this nice juice.
Yes.
Because when we sit in the middle of the table and I'm just dipping veggies in there, I'm like, yo, you can make a mean. Like, nah. I don't want to seem ungrateful, but that's probably one thing I got upper hand. Just, I can turn that. Good.
And then, if you have time, reducing that juice as opposed to adding a slurry to make it thick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If I got enough time and I can just simmer it away to evaporate some of that moisture and just keep the goodness on the bottom. Oh, so good. Also like to, when we're cooking steak at home, let my steak rest in a bowl and then serve the steak in the juices that are from the rested steak.
Wow, I never thought of that. What, you just...
Drink it.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got me.
Yeah. No.
I thought you were going to say you gravy or you
My
just
kids
dress it.
will come and say, hey, yeah, get lost.
Yo, that's the goods.
Yeah. So one time I let them have a taste. They're like, oh, is this what you're doing back here in the kitchen where no one's allowed to come in?
Not the drinking the steak juice.
Yes, drinking the steak juice. Hemoglobin?
No, I know. Nope. What's that?
That's the arch nemesis of Spider-Man.
Hemoglobin.
Yeah, that's a different color. You got the green goblin and hemoglobin. Hemoglobin.
Oh, is it Things brother of Lethal Weapon? Danny Globin.
Danny Globin.
Too old for this shit.
Too old for this shit. I'm getting too old for this shit. Old Murtaugh and who?
No, I'm gone again. I'm out. Oh, the character names?
Yeah, Murtaugh. Black guy's Murtaugh.
Murtaugh. Mel Gibson. Yeah. Wallace.
William.
Williami. Speaking of movies,
I got one for you.
hit me.
Life's not fair, is it? See, I shall never be king, and you shall never see the light of another day. Adieu.
Didn't your mother ever tell you not to play with your food?
Oh, look, Zazu, you've made me lose my lunch.
Sorry.
Well, you'll lose more than your lunch when the king gets through with you.
Oh, wow, I forgot this part. Keep going.
You lose more than your lunch when the king gets through with you. Oh, I lost it. I lost my train of thought. But yes, that movie was...
I was trying to find the title. Something Freedom. It's causing waves and stuff. It's trending right now.
What are you talking about?
Movies.
No, my movie.
Oh,
For the viewers. What's it called?
Lion King.
Yes. Do you know they were actually going to call that movie The King of the Jungle?
Wow.
And then they realized lions don't live in jungles. They live in savannas. And also...
What's a savannah? I thought a savannah was the name of a place.
Oh, no. The savannah is a type of a place.
Oh, like a jungle and a
Yeah.
desert.
And a savannah.
Is a desert savannah? Or is it desert in
I'm-
savannah?
A savanna has more trees than a desert, but less than a jungle.
Oh, so it's right in the middle there.
Yeah.
So it's a desert and a jungle hybrid. Why didn't they just call it jizzit?
Or desuncle.
Jisuncle.
Also, in your standard lion's pride, there is only one male. And when the male cubs get strong enough, they fight for leader of the pack. And then when you win, you become the leader and the loser has to leave.
Mm-hmm.
So we all know the Lion King is a fictional story, but Scar should never have been there. He would have been kicked out. And B, Nala is Simba's cousin or sister.
So it's because of Mufasa. He was bound by his weakness or love for his brother. He couldn't banish his ass. Who ended up getting killed by it.
Yeah, been dishing his own ass.
Love. His own love killed him.
Yeah.
Let that be a lesson.
So what are you talking about? What movie? Freedom? What?
The Sound of... Let me pull it up. Jamie, pull up that movie. The Sound of Freedom, bang. First of all, I didn't know too much about it, but it's causing enough rift in society, the internet world, for us to be talking about it. So, the small things I've heard about it is that it's a story about children, child trafficking.
Jim Caviezel.
Jesus.
How'd that make you feel? Giving a child his freedom.
I don't know who made this.
Felt good.
It's got a Nolan feel.
You have been at this for 12 years.
It says directed by Caviezel.
Why are you doing it?
England,
Because God's children are not for sale. It is the fastest growing international crime network that the world has ever seen.
We're Homeland Security. You know we can't go off rescuing Honduran kids in Colombia.
This job tears you to pieces.
I love
This
these
is my one
songs when
chance
they
to
do them
put
for
those
trailers like
pieces
this.
back together.
And yet somehow you have failed to bring me one real-world lead.
It's over, Tim. Close up and come back home.
So you quit your job and you go and rescue those kids.
So fuck
That's
that.
eerie.
It's all
It's out now.
No one goes in.
July 4th?
What if this was your daughter?
So, she's gone.
It's a long ass trailer. I've never heard about it. So what's the hype?
The big one I hear is a lot of studios turned it down from funding it or like being the studio to, is that the same thing? One of them was Disney. I don't know what their reasoning is. Honestly, I don't want to speculate, but it's probably already out there.
And I lied. It says starring Caviezel, not directed by.
Oh.
Even the poster looks intense.
But there's a certain buzz about this that I'm going to do research after this session, obviously. But there's some type of buzz around it because some celebrities are doing personal posts to promote the movie. Obviously, off the bat, it's obviously about child trafficking. But there's like a underlying, some people don't want to touch it sort of thing, like, as in movie studios. Apparently, Disney turned it down, and there's been some others. But like I saw a post before coming here, Dana White done a personal post like, yo, come and watch this movie. This means big, there's a problem. So there's this weird thing about promoting it. And also, it's killing it at the box office.
I never even heard of it until right now.
I have no facts and no knowledge of any relative to what I'm about to say, but Epstein done it. What's that island? What's his island called?
Epstein Island?
Did he name it that?
I don't know.
That's just what they call it. Epstein Island.
No, it's not available yet.
But I thought that was crazy. And I wanna
Australian
watch it.
horror?
Australian horror.
Yeah. Talk to me. Ooh.
Is it out?
Nope.
You waiting for that?
Yes.
Obviously.
Sorry, I just getting Jamie to pull that one up for us.
Oh, good. Talk to me. Tell me your name. You break it off like it's sauce.
you seen the group chat? You're doing it again tonight. No. Please. It's my mom's Remembrance Day.
Oh.
I just want to forget about it.
Who's up?
I'll do it.
Oh my gosh.
Cannot go for more than 90 seconds. Am I clear?
What happens after 90 seconds?
Don't want to stay. Light the candle to open the door. Blow it out to close it. Put your hand on it.
Do it.
Now say, talk to me.
Talk to me.
What did the hand feel like?
Felt amazing. I could see and feel everything on the other side.
Another long trailer. But yes, Australian horror coming out this summer, July 2023.
Wow. I didn't know you into horrors.
I'm into
Good movies.
good movies. Yeah.
What's the last good horror you've watched that you're like, that's a good,
Yes.
that was a good one?
Yes.
Is it called Yes?
No, I can't remember which one.
Oh, but you remember that
Yes,
was the last
there was
one?
a one that I watched. And I was like, wow, that was cool.
Wow.
But no, I'm just into good movies, and that one's doing the rounds on TikTok.
Yeah, I caught a snippet of that,
Yeah.
but yeah, that looks good. When does that come out, sorry?
July 2023. All right, it should be available shortly.
Welcome back to Lab Sessions with your movie guys.
With your movie guys.
That looks freaky though.
Come with me if you want to leave. Stop laughing.
Bang. This is just my face. Do you want me to not be my face?
No, you're fine.
What about music? Would you say, I know you're a bit of a muso, that's what they call you, but would you say you are a muso within the realms of today, the youth, the pop trends?
Once again, you keep trying to point out how old I am.
Not at all.
I watched when I was editing our last video. I remember I said, I'm older than you, respect me. And you said yes by 10 years. I'm not that much older than you, Chris.
I'm not that fat. Wait, 10 years? What did I mean by that? Is that how you took that?
I said, I'm older than you. And you said yes by 10 years.
Isn't it?
Yes. It's what?
10 years?
No.
Wait, how?
You asshole.
Oh, shit. That'll make you... You're not 40? Sheesh.
Wait. And you're not 30.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, no, I'm a musician. I play music. Doesn't mean I
yeah, of course.
yeah, I'm into pop music, which is what you're saying, right? Music of today, popular music.
Yeah.
No.
Cool. And just because you said no, let's test or prove that, even though we know that.
What are you doing?
I'm about-
Spotify?
No, I want to use the gifts that God gave me. I want to recite these lyrics. You're going to try your best to finish it.
All right.
The only rule is you can't look at me.
Okay.
All right. I'll get you warmed up. Do you want me to impersonate the song or just sing it? Or you don't care? Cool, impersonate.
I'd like
All
for you
right.
to sing.
When I stop singing, that's when you finish the lyric.
Okay.
Nobody gets too much heaven no more.
It's much harder to come by. I'm waiting in line.
That's correct. Nice. You feel warm?
Yes. I thought we were going new songs.
Yeah. Hold your horses there.
Okay.
Chill,
hold my
daddy.
horse.
You're beautiful, That's for sure. You'll never, ever fade. You're lovely.
You're lovely. That I'm sure. No.
You're on. You're lovely, but it's not for sure that I won't
Ever change.
Ooh.
But my love is rare. But my love is true.
Get it.
I'm like a bird, I only fly away.
Woo!
I don't know where my home is.
Yeah.
All I know is where my hole is. Baby, all I need for you to know is.
My
Why
Lord
do you sing it in
Nelly.
a stink key, man?
Nelly for tango.
Sing it in the higher key.
I was just bringing it down for you, sorry.
Oh, yeah. No.
When did you tell me?
B flat 4 minus.
G major sharpness. All right, we're about to get into some new stuff. What it is, ho? What's up? Every good girl need a little thug. Every block boy
Needs a little love when I look like me in the club.
Yeah. Every block boy needs a little love. If you put it down, I'ma pick it up.
What it is, what's up? Every hood boy needs a little love.
Do you know that song?
Yes.
Somewhere, eh? You've heard it.
What it is, boy. What's up? TikTok. What it is, ho? What's up?
Do you know this one? Totally. They didn't even raise your knee like that.
Thanks. I'm wondering if you could see my knee going up.
That's what it tastes like.
Shut up.
Jump ups.
Asshole.
Last one. What key do you want it in?
7.
I've been drinking more alcohol for the past 5 days. Did you check on me? Did you look for me? I walked in the room, eyes red, and I don't
Smoke ganja. Did you check on me? Did you look for me? Yeah, that's all I got.
That was it.
And I didn't know it from TikTok.
Me too. But these are the songs I'm hearing everywhere.
Yes.
I'm in the same boat as you, man. The only difference is I looked for these songs.
What's the same boat? Old?
We're both...
Get over it, Chris.
No, my point is we're both musical geniuses, but we're not up to it with pop music.
Your
That's all.
genius isn't at the same level of my genius.
You don't even know Genesis.
Genesius.
That was probably 3 out of 4. Not bad.
Okay.
Would you like to continue in other lab sessions pointing out how out of tune with pop music you are?
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay. I'm going to play you some songs, and I want you to keep singing it. Ready?
Bayo, bayo, isa lang roma blanco.
No, fail.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. This the remix only.
I hold it down for the 685. I hold it down for the 685.
Oh, listen.
I hold it down for the 685. I hold it down for the 685.
Hold it down for that 685.
Yeah,
Five.
listen. Hey, it's that also repping.
This the also rapping Brizzy, cause you know I keep it busy making all the mother paper and the chip for the Laker.
Yes, that's it. Eee.
Sheesh.
Brisbane, trust me, you don't want it with me. I got that shine more flavor that they love in the
That was it. And let's go one more randomized.
No, I'm good.
What a fool
you do this to me, man?
You see,
Baby girl. Hey, have a seat. Let me get some champagne.
He came from somewhere back in long ago.
Hey, hey, hey.
Sentimental food check boostum day. Son of a dad. She said that these to start. What are we doing? We don't care.
I thought there was a Spanish version. Don't laugh at me here. Should we get a few instruments on the next one?
Hold your own laughter. Should we get a few instruments on the next session, is what he said. He also told me don't laugh, and then he continued to laugh over the top of his own suggestion. I think that tells you...
No, because your face laughed at me. Disrespect. Oh man, our music history, our music relationship goes way back.
Yes.
Way back.
Back into time.
He's obviously way older than me, so during high school, I used to go to his music night performances, and just in support, obviously, but also to get at the house, hang out with the cousin. But I was inspired, man, and then years later, there came a opportunity for me to take the reins as the family muso, and I had a performance, and our drummer and lead singer didn't turn up, so you know exactly what I did. I took 3 instruments and sung a song.
No, you didn't. Tell the real story.
But before I decided to do that, my cousin Bing here, he came to support because that's what family do. And it just so happened that he can play a few instruments himself, so I went and told my musical teacher if I can have a ring in. And they go way back, my teacher and him, so it was easy. So we done a performance together.
Yeah. No practice?
No practice.
On the spot?
Oh, we did, technically. We had a good 15 minutes before.
Oh, really? I don't remember.
Yeah, we went to the back rooms.
Oh, okay.
It's a good 15 minute, a few strums, bang on the keys, some of that. And then it was time.
Yeah. What song did we perform? That timeless classical rendition of UB40.
I'm just going to sound the intro, and all you listeners are going to know exactly what it is. Shit, honestly, for real, I was going to say Bob Marley. It was their cousins, UB40.
UB40.
Yeah. Anyway, it was an assessment performance, and I passed with merit.
Thank you.
Thank you, family.
The number one musician in the family.
You've never told me that before.
Shove your ass.
Shove your ass.
All right.
Thank you, everybody.
We'll get you some more musical stories.
Yes.
Oh, that's something we haven't touched on.
Your musical stories?
Yeah.
Because... Oh, yeah.
People that give shit.
Nah, because I those are important to me, and obviously important to you, and I wanted to build up first. You know what I mean? Like, you don't go to a mean-ass movie, and then it's just all the best parts are in the first half of the movie.
All right.
Right, it's a journey.
Nice save, Chris.
And I want to thank
Just
you
be honest and say you don't want to hear
for
my
coming
stories.
along on this journey with us. We're obviously not finding our feet, but we're still trying to find our fit.
Trying to find our foots.
Our footsies.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes
back.
the jersey doesn't fit the player.
Mm-hmm. but the player will find the right team and eventually learn to fit in with the others.
Yes. Is there anything that you ever thought, I want to tell our listeners this, or nah?
Oh,
Have you ever thought?
yeah, there, yes. Like stories to tell them.
Oh, that, or just like because you're literally talking to them now, like that kind of.
No.
Just the standard thanks.
Yeah, maybe like a morning message type of things that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris does this morning message with his kids before he drops them off to school, gets them all on video, all 7 of his kids, and gets them all to say something, some words of wisdom, of encouragement, and he shares the video with the family every morning. Maybe we could do something like that. A morning message for all the lab kids out there.
Yo.
Otherwise, we're looking forward to the Warriors shortly.
Yes, sir.
Have a great week, everyone, and we'll see you here
up the
Wars, next time.
Up the Blacks, up the girls, soccer, up everyone. Be kind. Tell your usos you love them.
Tender-hearted.
Forgiving.
Loving.
One another.
Love yourself. Regularly. Frequently. And often. Namaste.
Namaste.
And namaste. Racist.
Is it? That's the same if someone was to get like this. Talofa, talofi, talefu, talefam.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be offended?
If they were trying to offend me.
Yo, just quickly, there's a actual thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to get this across for years now, and I'm not going to say where I work because I'm not here to out anyone, but we're
what?
Predominantly Samoan, Pacific Island, and there's only a couple. I think.
Sad. Is that what you mean by being predominantly Pacific Islands? How you guys talk? Predominantly.
Yeah, because I speak 2 languages. I get mixed up sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so they don't realize they're like mocking, and it's pretty racist. So yeah, but they don't realize, and I try to explain that by using.
Say that, dude. Yeah.
Bro, I'm not. Don't help me on this. No one knows where I work, whatever. But they call there's only 3 Indians that work and there's a group of people in my work that call them Paragandis. I'm not even laughing at that, but I'm laughing at how they don't realize, and this is how much they don't realize. Maybe like a few years ago, one of the senior guys got up and it was a meeting, like a staff meeting, and they were just talking about production, like, yo, so if blah, 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 sort out with these guys. If you got any questions, just go to the Parakandis and they'll sort you. He said it out loud.
Wow.
Anyway.
Casual racism in the workplace.
What's a word for, like, they don't realize they're doing it. Yeah. It's normalized. It's bad.
No, they do realize they're doing it. They just don't realize the harm.
100%.
They know that they're doing it, and they know that they're saying it as a joke, and it's become so commonplace now that the joke has lost its severity.
Yeah.
And it's
the nickname.
Yeah.
Which is bad. That I understand for. Anyway, the end of the story is, I say this to all of them whenever I catch it out, and I call it out and I try to explain, but
good man.
I feel like only one time it sunk in because I used this example. I was like, hey, why do you call them that? Like, and someone was saying, oh, that's what we all call them. That the Indians, like, it was that kind of, and I was like, so what are you? He was like, I'm Samoan, and I tried to use it like, would you like it if he came up to you and said, hey, Samoan, sole fole mola hola hola, you know what I mean, to make fun of that, and then that person got offended by that example, and I was like, hey, that's exactly what you're doing.
No, it's different because now it's hurting me.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
I like to think they genuinely didn't realize it's bad, because unless they just only started saying it behind my back, or I haven't heard them say it ever since. But yeah, another lesson.
Yeah,
don't be a racist cunt.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's a common thing in the Samoan community to be a racist.
Mm-hmm. I used to cop it a lot growing up. being Portuguese and Samoan, it's just hard to identify and find your fit. But I found it. I've made my way. Look at me now.
Being what? Sorry, pork and cheese.
Thank you, all you malasakers.
Peace out to all the Barakandis out there. I'm sorry for our Samoan people, man.
No.
But we're working on it.
I'm not singling out. I'm just saying I'm sorry.
Well, the people at your job.
Oh yeah.
Solo monopolies.
Wait, what? You sorry for them?
On them.
Are you sorry to them?
About them.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you were like being sorry.
I'm sorry about them. There's this other guy at my job who used to call Samoan prisoners. I don't know what his name is, but it's fella full of feces or something.
That's what he said to you. What's that person? Oh.
It's nothing. It was just that's the name they gave Samoan prisoners with long ass Samoan names. Fella full of feces.
Come on, man.
I was so taken aback. I just laughed.
Was that person making a joke, or was it just that was it?
He was making a joke.
It doesn't even matter, right?
Yeah. But yeah, no. That's a kind of a dark topic to end on, but
not really. We're bringing it all to light.
Let's go.
It's not dark if you bring it to light. Think about it. Top 3 inches.
Think about it. Think about it. Don't racist. Namaste.
Roll the outro.
Oh, I wasn't ready. Roll the outro.
Be kind.
It makes
Be loving. Don't be a dick.